Hey, buddy, what's going on? What is that? Oh, disgusting, dude. That's a booger. Why would you hand that to me? I'm gonna put it on the side of your chair. Hey, look, cat. Cat. So, what's shaking, Huxley? How are you, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna read a book. So, what did you do today? Nothing? You just kind of hung out in your PJs? No, you didn't. We did some stuff today. While you were napping, Daddy Mike replaced the front grille and the headlight brackets and pretty much everything on the front of the Land Cruiser. All by myself. Didn't even know what I was doing, and it all came out good. So that was good. And I think tomorrow we got Farm Our, buddy. We have breakfast at the farmer's market, which is pretty cool. And yeah, oh, and then tomorrow I gotta go get a couple cars washed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the weekend, dude. I should have been working, but I just decided, you know what, plenty of time for work later on this month. So anyway, tonight we're reading a classic, like boom classic. Guess How Much I Love You. And it's right, Sam McBratney, illustrated by Anita Jerome. And yeah, I used to read this book over and over and over again to your sister, but I changed some of the words in it. And you'll see why, because I don't say little nut brown hair, big nut brown hair. I mean, that's great, but I don't know what the hell a nut brown hair is. I mean, I know what nutbush is because of Tina Turner, but I don't know. And I know what a hare is. I think it differs from a rabbit, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna Google that maybe. Anyway, so we're gonna Guess How Much I Love You by Sam McBratney and Anita Jerome. And we're gonna read this, but I'm gonna change the words. Little Huxley, who was going to bed, held right on tight to Big Daddy Mike's very long ears. I don't have very long ears, for the record. He wanted to be sure that Big Daddy Mike was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said Big Daddy Mike. This much, said little Huxley, stretching out his arms as wide as they would go. Well, Big Daddy Mike had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. That's a lot, thought little Huxley. Well, I love you as high as I can reach, said little Huxley. And then, I love you as high as I can reach, said Big Daddy Mike. That's quite high, thought little Huxley. I wish I had arms like that. I mean, everybody wishes they had arms like this. Then little Huxley had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. Nope, something's happening on my phone here. We're using a new tripod and the thing keeps switching away. I don't know what's going on. I gotta look at the instructions. Then little Huxley had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. Well, I love you all the way up to your toes, said Big Daddy Mike, swinging him up over his head. Well, I love you as high as I can hop, laughed little Huxley, bouncing up and down. Tee. Well, I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Daddy Mike, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought little Huxley. I wish I could hop like that. Well, I love you all the way down the lane, as far as the river, cried little Huxley. Well, I love you across the river and over the hills, said Big Daddy Mike. That's very far, thought little Huxley, and he was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out to the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Daddy Mike. That's very, very far. And Big Daddy Mike settled little Huxley down into his bed of leaves, and he leaned over and he kissed him goodnight. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. The end. Boom. Love that book. That is fan-flippin-tastic. Boom. Love that book. You know what? When I used to read this to your sister, I used to tell her that the lesson to be learned is that no matter how much you love me, I will always love you more. I will always love you more. There's nothing you can say or do to demonstrate how much more you love me than I love you. And that's how it works. You got it? You got it? All right, good. I'm glad you got it, buddy. Because that's it. And yeah, and like anytime, like, and I'll always love you more than anybody else. So like, you're gonna be married one day, and like maybe to a chick or a dude, and they might love you, but I will always love you way more than they do. Way more. Like, on a scale from 1 to 10, my love for you is an 11. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I know. I said that to your sister, too. Is that she may find some dude someday, or maybe a chick, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm not one to judge. I mean, I'm married a dude. But anyway, like, she might find a dude someday, or some lady or something, and they might love her a lot, like, up to the moon and back. And I'll be like, up to the moon, back, around the sun, and like, outside the Milky Way. Like, no, I will always love you more. That's the way it is. And also, too, you'll always be my babies. Like, y'all don't understand this, but you'll always be my babies. Like, even when you're old and gray, and I'm old and gray, or maybe you're just old and I'm old and gray, like, I'll always be like, oh, my babies, my babies. Yeah, see? Like, on your wedding day, or, like, when you have your own babies, I'm going to be all embarrassing. I'm going to be like, oh, Huxley's always my baby. I always see my little baby, my little chubby cheek baby with his little blue eyes and his wild blonde hair. Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, hey, that's it for tonight. Can we go to bed now? Yeah, you gotta get some sleep, buddy. You didn't have a good nap today, so we're gonna do. I gotta hit this manually here, so forgive me. But all right, can we wave night night to everybody? Can we do night night, what, please? Night night, night night.